Good morning, y'all. Lisa here at Family Foods. And we're starting off today with making some homemade pancake mix. So I got enough for Rylan with some waffles this morning. And I just got this little bit here and I'm empty. So I'm going to show you how to make it. It's so simple. Right now, flour and sugar is so inexpensive. You can pick up like a 5-pound bag for like $1.50. So really I've stocked up. Right here is just some all-purpose flour that I'm gonna put in, a little bit of sugar, baking soda, and baking powder, and salt. That's it. That's it for a pancake / waffle mix. And I'm just gonna mix everything up in this bowl and then just put in this container in the pantry, and it just keeps for a long time. So there's really no right or wrong recipe. You could even use just self-rising flour with a little bit of sugar and you'll be good to go. I'm gonna do 6 cups of flour here. And I pretty much do a tablespoon of sugar per cup of flour. You actually don't even have to, let's see, that's 3. Use any sugar because most of the time when you have pancakes and waffles, you put syrup or something sweet on it. So you can actually cut out a lot of the sugar. But my kids most of the time we'll just eat them plain or very simple. So that's 6 cups of flour. I hope it was 6 cups. And I'm gonna put in 6 tablespoons of sugar. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I got 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda and baking powder are kind of like leavener agents, so just put it in. All right, what did I say? 1 teaspoon of that. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of baking powder. Baking powder, when you put it in, if you didn't have an egg on hand, this will still rise. So I like putting that in. So we'll put 3 tablespoons in. And 2 teaspoons of salt. And that's it. I'm just gonna mix this all up just to incorporate it all. And put in this container and I'll have some homemade mix that took me like 5 minutes to make. That's it. And stay tuned, we're gonna be making a birthday cake. My grandpa turns 106 today. The news, my mom just told me the news and the paper are interviewing him at his house. So he'll be in the paper and the news, I think tonight or tomorrow. So exciting. So Mackenzie and I are gonna decorate the cake in a little bit, and I'll try to do some clips later on to show you some stuff from the birthday party. And that's it. I'm gonna make breakfast for everybody in a second. Catch you later. Got Mackenzie here in the kitchen, and we're making the homemade icing for the cakes that we're going to decorate, right, Mackenzie? And so she just put in just powdered sugar. It's going to be softened butter, just a traditional buttercream, a little splash of milk. Mackenzie, will you shut that? Avery didn't shut that. And some vanilla. And I wanted to show you this. So this is homemade vanilla extract. We've got this going. I just reused this container. This actually has some homemade in it. It's just easier to pour, so I just do a funnel and put it in there. But this is a batch that just started, and all it is vanilla beans with vodka. That's it. So I just went on Amazon, got like 3 whole vanilla beans, split them in half, and just kind of cut them in some smaller pieces. Filled it with vodka, and then you just put this in a cool, dark spot in your pantry, and every so often when you remember, just give it a little shake. And you want it to sit at least like 6 months. It'll start to get darker and darker. It'll be ready about 6 months, but usually it works out so when that one's done, this one will be ready. And this will last forever, and this probably cost me less than $10 to make. So make your own vanilla extract. And Mackenzie's gonna make the icing, and then we're gonna decorate the cake. Right, babe? Yeah. Just want to show you guys what the finished cake looks like before we put it in the box here to go to the restaurant. Everybody worked on the cake. 106. Going to the birthday party now. All right, we're at the birthday party, and there's my grandpa and the girls. Grandpa, happy birthday. I got my wishes. I'm 106. I think it's great. Yeah, and we got everybody. David, my mom, and
Happy
my
birthday!
uncle,
Hello!
my dad.
Happy birthday. I hope I make it to 106.
Me too.
That would be nice.
All right.
Well, we got it in our blood. We got it in our blood.
Yep. Got the cake. Grandpa, what's this? Grandpa, what's the secret? What's the secret of making it to 106? What's the secret to living so long?
I can't understand.
What's the secret to living so long? How do we make it to 106? How do we make it to 106?
Oh, just do what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing? Just enjoy life, huh?
Do what we're doing.
Thank you. Good advice. Do what you want to do. Keep going, right? It is morning time now. Actually, it's 12 o'clock. We don't do a whole lot of breakfast around here. It's more brunch. And just putting together stuff for the kids. Doing it one by one. We're all having something a little different. Avery's having a little bacon egg sandwich with extra sriracha. And that's going to her. All right, Avery. You're hungry, huh? Yeah. Here is what Dave and I are having for kind of like a, I don't know, almost a little snacky. We're going to go to the gym here in a bit. It's we're not super hungry because we went out to dinner last night and just ate a ton. So just a little bit of simple avocado toast. Mine's on some bread left over from the restaurant. And yeah, with a little everything seasoning. Simple but tasty. And we got some fruit here we just washed up, so probably snack on that a little later. And here's Ryland's breakfast. She's having a egg and cheese wrap. And Mackenzie's having a cheese quesadilla. Right, Mackenzie's doing the cheese. Say hi, Ryland. Hi. Alright, so that's their breakfast. I don't know what Dave and I are going to have. Well, it's been a while since I've shown the garden, but we are still planting things. I got these 4 beds here, and Dave and I are growing pretty much all lettuce. Seems to be doing well. Just a variety of like sweet lettuce, just like Bib and butterleaf and green leaf. A few like little beets we're trying to grow. They're not doing so hot, and got a few little broccoli we're attempting to grow. Not many took, but the lettuce seems to be doing good. And David keeps on transplanting some little small ones to kind of make nice little rows. And the green onions we've been eating for like a year now. We're starting to kind of pull them and we'll start fresh. But they did great. You know, a little more lettuce here, and we just finished up at the gym, and I just told David, ooh, I could use a little snacky. So kind of just eating some of the lettuce leaves, but we'll pick some, and this is what we've been pretty much using for salads for the last like 2 weeks. Hello. So go ahead, honey, you say it. When I hung up, David's like, ask her how everybody is doing today, right, honey?
Yeah. Just want to say, you know, it's cool being on these videos, but I was just telling Lisa, just ask everybody how they're doing, how their day's going. That's all.
David's so good like that. So, hope everybody's having a super awesome day. Remember to always eat happy foods. I'll probably have lettuce in my teeth.
Let me see. Nope.
No.
She's good.
I can't see it. It's so sunny. But anyways, yeah. Hope you guys are having a super awesome day, and thanks for following us along. Just kind of easy, relaxing day today. But yeah, we will catch you next clip, huh?
Yep.
Just want to show you guys this. As I come across things, I'm just going to show you day by day. Some days may be more interesting than others, but this is just what goes on in our household. So last night we went out for dinner, as you know, and we had some food left over from the kids. So some French fries and some little chicken fingers. And anyways, tomorrow for dinner, I think as a little side, I'll heat these up. This bread, we're going to do a little pasta bake, you'll see. So I'll use this up with some other stuff. And we're going to do spaghetti with a little bit of meat sauce, and we just had this. We had taco night, so we had a little bit of refried beans left and a little bit of meat. And this is what I'll just keep reminding you guys, how to just always just eat inexpensively, almost eat for free in some occasions of stuff that you would just probably just end up tossing. I put these both in the freezer. I'm not going to use this tonight, so this can go back in the freezer. But this little bit of ground beef, I'm going to add to some tomato sauce and make like a little meat sauce for tonight's dinner. So I'm going to use that up. And the chicken tenders, we're not going to get to tonight, and I've already got something else planned for tomorrow. So I'm going to stick this in a little baggie and put it in the freezer. And it's perfect. It will come in handy for another time. Don't let your food go to waste. This is how you save big bucks, and you might not think you want it, but it comes in handy. So I just want to share that with you guys. Oh, and then also too, for tonight's dinner, you'll see a little bit of leftovers from the night before you should recognize. And it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but here's the thing. Who doesn't like Thanksgiving or these holidays or potlucks where you just have a little odds and ends on your plate, and it's fun. So don't throw away anything. Just heat it up and put it on someone's plate, and it will go to good use. Dinner time. So we're having a spaghetti baked dinner. I pulled out that meat that you saw, so I made like a little meat sauce with just some spaghetti. And I like to use, I have a mandolin. Here it is actually. I've had it since like 20 years. It is awesome. So I just put the cucumbers and some carrots on there, got them nice and thin, and the kids are having that as a vegetable. And then had some Texas toast in the freezer. Robin likes hers butter noodles. My kids is the same as Avery. And decided to get the fries. Everybody's just snacking on these little few leftover fries from the restaurant. And David and I are going to have the same thing. We're going to have some pasta. But for us, I've got the leftover meat sauce from the girls. And then I sauteed up some garlic I had. And then one of these little sausages, our grocery store marks down stuff. And I got a ton of these like pepper Italian kind of chicken sausages. They're actually not that bad for you. So cheap, practically free. I just took one, sauteed it up. And then I had some pesto I froze from the garden over the summer. And I added a little bit of pesto in here. So it's kind of like a tomato pesto. It doesn't look the most appetizing now that I'm stirring it. But anyways, we're into just kind of using up what we have. Here's a tiny bit of eggplant parm we had from 2 days ago. I'm going to heat it up. We're going to have that on our plate, as well as a few little random vegetables. So I'll show you that when it's done. But just using up what we have in the house. That's what we do every day. And I just sat down. So we were having our spaghetti dinner with our little bit of pesto tomato sauce and a little bit of ground beef. And the one sausage I cut up, I'll show you when you guys, I got a deep freezer full of all these little sausages. Like I said, I pretty much got for free because my grocery store marks it down. Here's Teeter. And I've got some of the leftover eggplant and the vegetables and some of the pasta myself. A little bit of bread here, and here's David and I. So we'll end the vlog, right, honey?
Yeah. No.
So, no? Not gonna end it?
I can't end it.
Oh, you don't want to end it. Okay.
I can't remember.
Well, I end it. You want to taste your sauce?
Yeah.
That is pesto. Dave's not a huge pesto fan, but we had so much basil growing in the garden over the summer. I made a pesto and froze it, and so I added like, a little hunk in it to the tomato sauce. You can't really taste it, just pesto, but it adds a nice flavor. How is it?
I just got a piece of sausage. It's really good. Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show them that sausage that we got because it's pretty tasty.
Why is it spicy?
Because I added red pepper flakes to the sauce. So I added some red pepper flakes. That's a nice flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, we're going to enjoy this. Thanks so much for watching. We've got some really good challenges. Actually, David and I, when we were in the gym, he came up with a really awesome idea after the holidays, after Christmas actually. We are going to do a really cool budget challenge video. Do you want to tell them what it is? So, because you thought of it real quick.
I don't know how much I can spend, but I'm going to go to the store and shop, and then Lisa has to make everything with it.
Yeah, so I'm going to give them a budget. I think we're going to do $2 a day, and he's gonna have to go to the
$2 a
store.
day.
I'm not gonna help him out at all because this is gonna make it fun. And then he's gonna bring home whatever he gets,
That'll be a
and
That'll be a challenge.
yeah, and then I have to create from what he picks out. All right, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell. And love hearing from you guys, and we'll catch you in the next video. Ciao.